Welcome to the Nasboys podcast. Now, did you know that Jeff Gordon is missing over $30 million in his bank account due to his divorce to his first wife? You probably knew that, but we found it and we just decided to make it the fun fact because we are running out of fun facts. So if you have fun facts, comment below. But anyways, welcome to the Nasboys podcast. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike, aka Mike Pop Fam 101. I'm joined tonight with my good friends, Brandon, aka Spud.Shady,
What's up?
and three underscores, Ryan underscore W three underscores.
What's up, guys?
So we got somewhat of an interesting episode for you today. First off, this will be the last episode before we take a break for the rest of the off season, and then we will be back for the Clash. Secondly, we're missing Christian because he had to work. And finally, even though he is not here right now, we will be having a guest, and he is my real life friend named Eli, who doesn't know anything about NASCAR, but he's going to still talk about motorsports. And we made a list together that is going to rank all different types of motorsports. So this might be one of the first times that we talk about different motorsports on this show. So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode.
Wait. Quick question. You have friends?
I mean, I'm friends with you guys, so why am I here?
Are you?
I don't know. I thought you guys didn't have friends.
Hey, no. That's not us. That's only you.
What you mean?
But anyway, on to the news.
That was cringe.
Today we have some breaking news, actually. Taylor Gray might get fined by NASCAR because he recorded himself in the car at Daytona.
With his phone, nonetheless.
Yeah, with his phone, and posted it to Snapchat. Not the smartest idea. I thought phones in the car were banned after the 2012 Daytona 500 because of Brad Keselowski.
Yeah, I thought they were too, but whatever. That guy is Brandon's age and 2 years younger than me, so therefore he's dumb.
He's dumber than me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a cool angle. Don't get me wrong. I saw the video. It's really cool, but God, like, how dumb are you to be recording at 200 miles an hour? Anyways, let's get into what we actually had planned because I didn't know that he was going to get fined. Zac Growla is going to be driving for a colleague, like what we explained last episode, just without Zac Growla. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I'm wondering if this is just for the road courses, or if not the road courses, or if this is just for the super speedways, and or if it's for all of the races that colleague is running, or if they'll have AJ Dinger race in the road courses so they have an actual chance and a fighting chance they will have with AJ.
Kaz is actually a good road course racer, as you probably know. I don't know what exactly is all the hype with Kaz to Cup because he's only had, I think, like one full-time season in Xfinity or like one mostly full-time season in Xfinity with, I think, Fury Motorsports. So I don't know. I'm not really impressed with that pickup. I think that they could have done better by getting AJ Allmendinger back in the Cup car, Justin Haley starting, but Kaz only had one Cup race for Austin Dillon, and he finished pretty good for his first race, but that was only because of pit strategy. And by the way, I had him on my fantasy team, so I would know. He was in the back most of the race. So, once again, not really impressed with that colleague pickup. Ryan?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same situation as we saw last week with Anthony Alfredo. I think they're moving quickly with him. Again, almost a full, if not only one, full-time season. He did one Cup race. Yeah, he did good, but because of pit strategy and, I mean, honestly, there's so much other drivers. Obviously, Allmendinger, Haley, and some other ones who are more experienced that I would have liked to see colleague take for the Cup Series races. Zac Growla was definitely not my first pick to do it, but I have nothing against him. I'm a fan of him, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. But I think he should have had more time in the lower level cars before stepping up to Cup.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kaz is good. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely a road course ringer, but I just think that he should have a full time season with at least RCR. So whatever. William Byron, his paint scheme for his Exalta got leaked, or not leaked. It got released to the public. So thoughts?
First HMS paint scheme to not get leaked in a while. Actually, no, both of William Byron's paint schemes didn't get leaked. But his Liberty paint scheme is definitely better than his Exalta paint scheme.
Yeah.
It's a disappointing scheme. I like some of it. They could have done better with it. But maybe with wins comes better schemes. Maybe Exalta's telling us something.
Basically calling William Byron trash. I like it. Nah, but for real though, I hate that scheme. I really don't like it. I get what they're trying to do since Exalta is a paint company, and I wonder if they're trying to do like a more modern version of the Rainbow Warrior, which I don't mind if they did it, but like they just ruined it. Like the colors look weird, and I don't like the matte, even though I usually like matte black on cars. So when we do the episode before the Clash, we're gonna do a paint scheme review, and then I'll give more of an in-depth review on why I don't like it.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like when I first saw it, I liked it, but not so much anymore. The colors are weird. I know they went with the old Rainbow Warrior colors, but the matte black, matte gray, that just doesn't look good on this car. It doesn't look good on the 24 car and Exalta car.
Be
Honestly,
shiny.
honestly, I would prefer if it was more glossy, or even if the gray could be, or the matte black could be a bluish color, like a dark blue, like we saw in the '88 Exalta scheme.
Yeah.
And the colors, they need to bring back flames. The 24 was mostly famous for the flames that it had. Of course, Rainbow Warrior was the rainbow, but they should have stuck with the flames. They try to go with a simpler design, but I think it's too simple. There's just something about it that's not screaming, good paint scheme or winning driver about it.
Maybe William Byron is trying to tell Aaron Blaney something.
Bruh.
That he's trash.
Rainbow.
It's William Byron coming out soon.
Okay, next. Speaking of paint schemes and Hendrick paint schemes and Alex Bowman, his scheme that we talked about last episode got confirmed, and it looks way nicer than the picture. What's your thoughts on it?
Hell yeah. Looks a lot better than any of Jimmy's Ally paint schemes, other than the white Ally. I really liked that. The silver one that they didn't really work with me, but the white Ally was good. But the purple, black, and teal one that Alex Bowman is running is gonna look great on track, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I really like the scheme. I think it matches Ally's colors very nicely, and I like the hint of blue in it. So I like that scheme.
Yeah, it's in my opinion, is the best scheme Ally did. Obviously, I liked the white scheme. This one just has more designing to it, more angles, more colors. It's definitely the best dark colored scheme I think Ally did. Obviously, like we saw in the leak, the 48 is now white for Alex Bowman, and it's a really fresh scheme. It looks good. It looks like a different driver scheme away from Jimmy's. It really matches Alex Bowman scheme, and I like all the different shades of purplish pink and the teal. They all fit really well. They did really good with this scheme.
It's different from what they've been trying to do.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
with Bowman, you guys know what 2019 nationwide's last scheme for the full season was based off of Dale Jr. Exalta kind of felt like a Dale Jr. scheme,
Yeah.
but
I liked it though. Both of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
they're letting Alex Bowman be Bowman, not the
Yeah.
fill-in for Dale Jr., not the replacement for Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
I almost said Jimmy Earnhardt.
Jimmy Earnhardt, 2 goats. All right. Next topic. Trackhouse. They got a new graphical designer. I think K Sykes Designs, right?
Kyle Sykes Designs.
Right. Kyle Sykes Designs. Shout out to him. And Pitbull has invested in the team. So, what's your thoughts on both those?
Do I believe they can win? I'd have to see their first race. And yes, I'm saying that on purpose. And then Kyle, good job for him. He's getting a full-time chance of being a designer. He designed one of Bowman's paint schemes from 2019. I think it was the one that ran at the Roval, which I really no. It was the one that ran at Vegas, which was a very nice looking scheme. Um, it was very like it fit Bowman. It wasn't a junior replacement scheme, um, like we were just talking about. So I want to see what he does with Trackhouse and all of Daniel's sponsors, because I know he has Coca-Cola and Eris and Eris's parent company, and I think he also has Comcast. Maybe wrong. Can anyone confirm? Either one of you guys?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I think Suarez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Suarez has Coke. I know that.
Coke, Eris, and then maybe Comcast.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
He had a Peacock car, so I think he does have Comcast.
Yeah, I think that Kyle is a good designer, and congratulations to him. I like that Trackhouse picked somebody from the NASCAR community instead of just picking a generic designer, because it gives people an opportunity, and especially people who are as talented as Kyle is. As for Pitbull, I I like this decision. He's not really the best like person that I would think of. Like, he was the last person I would think of, since he hasn't been as relevant as in the early 2010s. But I like that more people are trying to get in the sport, like Michael Jordan, Floyd Mayweather. They're trying to get into it. So I appreciate that Pitbull is doing it, and I can't wait to see what Trackhouse does, even though I don't think that they're going to win races personally, but they could do relatively well, maybe a top 20 car.
Yeah, again with Kyle Sykes, I'm glad to see him in there. I followed him from a while, way before all of this deals with Trackhouse happened. So it's cool to see him up there now, working with actual teams. And for Pitbull, also, I agree with you. He was the last person I expected, but it's cool to see like other people from other sports, other genres, music like Pitbull coming into the NASCAR community, recognizing it as a sport, putting their money down for a team and believing in them. I think that's cool. Whether they're going to win, In the first season, probably not, but still, it's cool to see Pitbull, Michael Jordan, Doherty, all of those people in NASCAR now. So,
Actually, Pitbull's quote is, "They welcomed me aboard, and now we're going to show the world NASCAR is not only a sport, but it's a culture." So he's trying to show it's more than just what meets the eye.
Well, I agree with him. NASCAR is definitely a culture, so we'll see
I
if
mean,
that
yeah, if it
statement
weren't a
lives
culture,
up.
this podcast probably wouldn't exist.
All right. Next topic. Ty Dillon is going to be running with Gaunt Brothers. So, what's you guys' thoughts on that? He's going to be running. He's going to be running for the Daytona races.
Wasn't there also a rumor that he was going to run with 23XI for the Clash since he was eligible?
I think we reported that already, though. I thought we reported it.
No,
No, we didn't report it. Excuse
it
me.
came out the
Yeah,
same
he was
time.
apparently going to run with 23XI for the Clash. Thoughts on that, guys?
Toyota, Dillon. Wow. That was my first thought. I would have thought, if anything, he was going to get a ride at RCR or something. He definitely has the talent to drive for a better team than what he has been. Gaunt Brothers is not much better, but yeah, let's see how he does, and hope he gets a full season.
Yeah, Gaunt Bros was not the ideal team that I thought he was going to go to. I personally thought that Grandpappy Richard was going to open a 31 car back up for him. But I think Ty is a good driver for the equipment that he's in. He's in equipment that Daniel Suarez outperformed, so we'll see what Ty can do. And for the 23XI, I don't know why they would want their car in there, but all right.
yeah, I feel Ty Dillon's definitely an underrated driver. He hasn't gotten the good teams, the good breaks to prove himself. He went from a team from Germain that wasn't the best already to what I would say a worst team from Gaunt Brothers. And
I wouldn't say Gaunt Brothers is the worst team.
no, I didn't mean the worst team, but I meant it's like worse than Germain in some aspects. Yeah. So it's kind of a shame. He did good at the road course. I think if he had a better car and maybe some more consistency, he could be really good at road courses, a force to reckon with. But
is it just me, or if you're good at road courses, you're also good at short tracks?
I mean, they're kind of similar with the corners, sort of. But,
sort of. But
because, figure Chase Elliott is good at Bristol, Martinsville, and all of the road courses other than Sonoma. Actually, he's pretty good at Sonoma. He just has bad luck there.
Yeah. So in my opinion, Ty Dillon he deserves a better ride to prove himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just want to say this one thing. I respect Ty Dillon for saying that he would rather earn a ride than get it handed to him, I guess. So respect to Ty for that, unlike his brother Austin Silver Spoon. And then the final topic before we restart the episode, NASCAR's new Netflix show called The Crew is going to be on, and I showed them the trailer. So what's your thoughts on that?
I'm going to watch it. I'll let you guys know how I think it is. But it looks cringy on the trailer, but just because it's NASCAR related, I'm going to be watching it. It could be funny, it could be horrible, but it may also support Spire, because that's who they got to help with race recordings.
Yeah, I personally don't have Netflix, so I can't watch it. But from what I saw in the trailer, it looks kind of cringe. I'm sorry, it just looks so bad. Um, it looks like an attempt at Talladega Nights, but not as like funny or dumb. There's cheesy jokes, and it doesn't really look like there's a lot of racing, but more like just shop shenanigans. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with the show.
Yeah, it looks like a good comedy, just comedy by itself. When it comes to NASCAR, like all they really show was a picture of a stock car and the word NASCAR in the shop. It doesn't really seem like a NASCAR show, even though it's supposed to be one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I also don't have Netflix, so I would not get to watch it even though I would like to. So leave it up to Brandon to give us his opinion on it. But comedy wise, yeah, seems good. I hope it's not the case where they put all the funny jokes in the trailer and then the actual show is just boring. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to see how it is, see if trailer was deceiving or see if it was just a hit and miss.
Yeah.
And that's going to conclude the first half of the episode. We will be back once my friend joins. And I don't know if I explained this earlier, but he does not know anything about NASCAR and he just wants to talk about normal motorsports. And we're going to rank motorsports. So we'll see what happens with him.
Can I put a quick thing out there?
I stopped recording, but yeah.
Chase Briscoe did not make the A main. So I am here with Mike, not Mike, Ryan, and he's going to tell us our list before he goes off to bed for the night. So how would you rank the motorsports?
Well, judging by the ones we have on the list from what he gave me, I would say NASCAR first, obviously, or else I wouldn't be here. F1 second, IndyCar third, dirt, rally, anything off-road would be fourth, fifth, and sixth. Go-kart seventh, Moto 8, and drag racing 9. Moto 8, drag racing 9, because I don't really watch those, so I don't have an opinion on them. Go-karting seems cool, but I like NASCAR. I like the open wheel racing. I like off-road racing, dirt, rally, whatever it is. If it's off-road, it's entertaining. So,
And I'm here with Mike, and he's going to tell us what his top 9 motorsports are. Mike, over to you.
Now, thank you, Brandon. First off, NASCAR, it's the reason why this podcast exists. Um, it's why I'm in the NASCAR Instagram community, and I love it. It's my favorite sport in general. No, nothing can top NASCAR in my opinion. Number 2, IndyCar. IndyCar I like because I like the way they race on the the ovals, excuse me. Um, they have they just race, which is something I really like. Um, Number 3, drag racing. It seems interesting. I don't really get a chance to watch it that much, but from what I have seen, I like it. I like the design of the cars, the funny cars, I think, and they go really fast, and it just seems really fun to watch. And who knows, maybe I could become a fan of drag racing one day. Number 4, dirt. It looks interesting. I've seen it with trucks for NASCAR, but like the Chili Bowl, which is going on right now as we're recording this. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of dirt because I can't really watch it that much, but from what I have seen of it, it looks all right. Number 5, moto racing. Moto racing looks okay. It looks kind of fun, depending on what kind of moto racing you're talking about. Whether it's like the road racing moto or like motocross, I like it. Number 6, go kart racing. That's okay to me. Like it's fun to drive a go-kart. I've only done it once in my life, and I want to do it more. But watching it, I don't know really where you can watch go-kart racing, but it's fun, I guess. Number 7, drifting. Drift racing looks pretty cool, I guess. I haven't really seen that much. Number 8, rallycross racing. Rallycross, I don't really know that much about, so that's why that's down there. And then number 9, Formula One. I don't like Formula One that much because they have too many rules, and um, it's too early for me to wake up, and I don't like waking up early, like I just said, and watching Hamilton win every race. Now back to Spud.
Thank you, Mikey. That was a great list. Thank you for contributing.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm finally here with tonight's guest, Eli. How are you doing tonight?
I'm here, so I'm doing absolutely awful.
Yeah, he wanted to come on here, but at the same time, he's acting like he's not. So that means he's doing great. So,
Sure, that's definitely what it means.
so we're doing your idea of ranking motorsports, and we've already ranked ours. So why don't you go ahead and rank yours and explain why?
Hang on, let me grab my list. We'll pull it up real quick. My list, from top to bottom, starting with off-road racing. The reason it's my favorite is because I think it's super cool to see these custom-built 1,000 horsepower trophy trucks climb basically just like a sheer English, it's hard. Just like a sheer cliff, and it's really fun to watch. Second, drifting, just because it's really cool to see how some people can control a car and just whip it around a corner just so perfectly. Third, motorcycle racing, just because I like motorcycles. It's fun to work on them, take them apart. Don't have one of my own yet, but hopefully soon. Third, drag racing. No, that's fourth. Fourth, drag racing. Fifth, dirt track. It's like NASCAR, just on dirt, so it's better. Sixth, F1. Seven, go-kart. Go-kart racing is incredibly entertaining because it's fun to watch these like full-size adult dudes just try and squeeze themselves into like a tiny little go-kart. 8, rally, and then last, NASCAR, because NASCAR sucks.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, why are you saying NASCAR sucks, but you're on a NASCAR-related podcast right now?
Okay, NASCAR doesn't in that list. It is not the best.
Okay, well,
I was just
that's
saying
fair.
NASCAR sucks to piss you off.
I know. I was just joking, and it does not piss me off. It might piss off my viewers, though. Give him
Yeah,
hate in the comments.
all 6 of Mikey's viewers, NASCAR sucks.
All right, guys, you know the drill. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.